Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel. And if you are not already subscribed, I do hope you will consider to subscribe before leaving today. I upload lots of new makeup content every single week, and if you are subscribed, thanks, you are the best. I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm so excited because I picked up the brand new Nars, what are you called? A Rising Star Cheek Palette. I've never owned a Nars face palette before, so I'm super excited to give this palette a go. This retails for $60, but currently on the Nars website, the day I'm filming this, you can get this for 20% off, which is what I did. And I got this after taxes. It came to about $50 after taxes and all that good stuff. But so I'm super excited to give this a go. And before we jump into the demo, I want to show you the swatches up close so you can see they are very distinctly a different shade. They're not all the same. They do have a little bit of a tone difference to each one. My favorite being the coral one right here. I'm just a sucker for a peachy orangey blush, but these are the swatches, and here's also the palette up close. Very, very beautiful. So I just figured since there's 6 shades, I'll put the highlighting one, I'll put one on my eye, one on this side, one on my cheek, one on this cheek, and one on my nose. Your girl's only got one face, so by the end of this video, I'm going to look like a clown. But let's pop her open and look at the shades right here. No! BRB. Okay, so that just happened. Nothing broke. Everything fell out. Like they're not glued down or something's going on. So I'm going to be very careful when I hold this up. I'm going to go into this one first. It's like a very, very soft pink. And I'm going to try to use that as a highlighter today. I cannot believe this palette is not secure. Like, this was expensive. Come on, Nars. Okay, anyways, I'm going to first apply the highlighter. And let's see what it looks like. Like, is this a joke? I'm not seeing anything. And I'm going in, like, I'm going in. I see a little something. A little something something. Okay, let me do it over here. See what we get. This is my first impressions, clearly, and I'm just being really honest with you. I see a little something, but not like a $60 something. You know what I mean? Okay. So the highlighter, it's a little, if you like a very soft, sheer, almost not existing highlighter, maybe you would like it. But don't get this palette thinking you're going to get a very pretty pinky highlighter, because you're just not. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the other blush shades, shall we? Okay, so I'm trying to be careful holding this up. I'm going to put these two on my cheeks. They're super, super pink, and let's do it. So I'm going to put this one right here on this side. Maybe these will be more pigmented. It looks promising. I promise this brush is clean. It's just stained. And let's see how pigmented we can get it. I think this is such a beautiful, soft, elegant, rosy shade. I think it's very beautiful. It's not too pigmented to where you're going to look like a clown like immediately. You can play and build it up. So I do like that. I do like that shade. Okay, let me clean my brush. Alright, now we're going to go in with this one, which is more of like a baby pink, like super bright poppin' pink. Let's put it over here. See what we look like. So you definitely have to go into these a few times to get like your desired pigmentation, but once you go in about 2 to 3 times, you can see you definitely get lots of pigmentation. Not with the first one, but with these two. Now normally I wouldn't go in this ham with it, but I'm wanting you to see the colors on my skin tone. So these are similar, but they're not identical. This one's more everyday wearable, and this one's more a little bit more poppy, if you will. So there is a noticeable difference if you are trying to justify it. I know last year I didn't pick up the palette because they all looked very similar, but this year there's definitely, we got some more going on. Okay, so now I'm going to put two on my eyes. So this one looks so beautiful. This is just like a very neutral, everyday kind of blush. And I'm just going to apply it with my finger and put it on my lid. I do have some sparkles because I did an eyeshadow palette review, 3 Looks 1 palette with the new Gourmand Girls Spooked palette. So if you see anything crazy, that's because I probably still have eyeshadow on my face. I think this shade is so beautiful. It's not obviously going to apply like an eyeshadow, but as a blush, I think this shade is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going in with this one, which it's like a very berry reddish shade. Perfect for deeper skin tones, I would say so myself. Like, wow. If I was going to use that as a blush, I would just ever so slightly touch it so it wouldn't be so pigmented. Let's see. Oh, this shade is so pretty. If you have a deeper skin tone, this is probably going to be your favorite. It's so pretty. But if you have fair skin, this one's probably going to be too deep for you. So just go in with a very soft touch and then you can make it work. So now we have one left to try out, and I'm going to try it out on my nose. And honestly, this is like my favorite blush shade. I was so excited to see this shade, which is initially why I made the purchase. This was definitely the one that I was like, okay, buy me. This beautiful peachy tone down here. And I'm going to put this on my nose because we have run out of space everywhere else. Let's see what it looks like. This is just typically my favorite blush tone. I just feel really confident and beautiful in a coral peachy blush versus a mauve tone, if that makes sense. As to be expected, this is definitely my favorite shade. I love it so much, and I think it's so beautiful. Obviously, I typically wouldn't layer it this much on my nose, but I just want you to see the beautiful color and how different the shades appear. Okay, you see? So now, I'm going to zoom you out and give you my thoughts on this palette. Okay guys, so let me talk about my thoughts on this palette. I think that, let's start off with the packaging. I think that the packaging is so cute. I love the stars for a holiday. You know, I think that's so cute. Perfect. Okay, now the inside. Let's talk about the color story. I love the different tones. I love how they're a little different. You're not going to get the same shade 6 times over on repeat, you know. I do appreciate how it goes from light to super deep. I think that everybody could use this palette. Now, let's talk about price point. So this retails for $60, so she's not cheap, but you do get 6 different shades, so there is a good value within that. But unfortunately, my palette is they're falling out. So you just have to be super careful, or at least I will. I'm going to contact customer service and I'll keep you updated and let you know, because customer service is a huge part of the buying process, you know, so that is really important, and that's going to sway my opinion on this review. But I'll definitely update you at the end of the month and kind of get back to you and let you know how did it go. But as far as the palette, let's just pretend that they aren't falling out. I think it's really nice and I really do like it. I look a little crazy now, but I do love this palette, and I'm going to see what customer service can do about my shades falling out. But so I think that if you have a whole bunch of Nars palettes, do you need this one? No. But if you're a collector, I think that you're going to love it because you get so many different tones. They're not all the same mauve or same coral, you know, or same Nars Orgasm. They're all a little different. And I think that everyone's going to love this palette this year. I think this is going to be a hit. The only shade that I'm like, girl, what? Is this one right here. I didn't see on my skin tone hardly any glow or pigmentation. It's not supposed to be a highlighter. It's a blush. It's a very soft blushy tone. But I was just trying to play and see if I could get it more of like a highlighter. It's more on me like a very soft neutral blush. Kind of like no makeup day, if you will, because there's just not much pigment there. But as you can see, if you build it up, you do get a very soft blush tone. So I'm just going to keep playing with that shade, and I'm going to really dig into it and see if I can get any pigment. So definitely stay tuned for, you know, my updated review. This is just a first impressions, but I think that this is a very cool palette, and I'm super excited to have it. And I can't wait to continue to play with it, because for me, blush shades, like, the more you dig into it, the prettier they get. But anyways, guys, you're going to have to let me know, are you going to pick up this palette? Are you going to pass? Do you have a ton of Nars blush palettes? Because this is my first, and I think it's super cute. I think this is going to be a major hit. I honestly do. Because something I really appreciate, if you're fair, you can wear this. And if you're super, super deep skin tone, like, you can wear this. So I appreciate that this palette essentially can perform well on everybody, which is so awesome. That way no one gets left out. I also wanted to note that when I bought this palette off the Nars website, the next day it shipped. I was like, well, hello, 20% off and you ship fast? Okay. And I didn't have to pay shipping. So, like, win, win, win. And it got here within maybe like 4 days. I don't know. I'm super excited. If I would have ordered this at Sephora, I'd still be waiting, looking. So I'm just saying, for my first time as a Nars customer ordering from their website, it shipped really fast, and now I'm going to check out customer service and see how well they are. So I love it when a brand, like, you get a promo code or, you know, something nice, it, like, has an incentive, and then they ship it. Like, when you order it, they actually ship it. That, I don't know. Am I the only one? I think that's awesome, but I definitely wanted to note that because that's also part of the buying experience. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. It was kind of a hot mess express with the shades falling out and all that, but, you know, we're not perfect on this channel. I never intended to say I'm perfect, but I do hope this was helpful. Maybe you laughed a little, but I'm going to wrap this up. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.